guys, this is Coach Tom from CrossFit Advanced, and I'm going to give, a lot of people have been asking me what's the best way to climb rope, and there's a bunch of different methods, different styles. It's your preference depending on your body type or what you're used to. Whatever's safe, fun, and is mobile, if you know how to do it, just stick with it. This is just my way. This is the way I used in the Army, when I was in the Army, guys. This is what I call the L climb. Okay, and there's points of performance and progressions that you have to do to get to the next step. And step number 1, the rope stays on your dominant side. I'm right-handed, it stays on my dominant side, my right side. I'm gonna reach up, my dominant hand on top of my non-dominant hand. I'm gonna make my body nice and rigid, and I'm gonna try and get my knees to my elbow. I'm gonna throw my torso back and bring my knees to my elbow. That's the first progression, knees to elbow, with the rope staying on your dominant side. Dominant hand on top of non-dominant hand. Point of progression number 2, step number 2, achieving a clinch. If you look at my feet, you're going to put your dominant foot over your non-dominant foot, but only after you achieve knees to elbow. This is the hardest step, it's the most technical step. You must find the rope when you have your knees to your elbow. Put the rope between your dominant foot and your non-dominant foot. Dominant foot on top, non-dominant foot on the bottom. Knees to elbow, achieve the clinch. Dominant foot on top of non-dominant foot. High reach, knees to elbow, dominant foot on top of non-dominant foot. Point of progression number 3. Point of progression number 3. When you achieve the clinch and the rope is in between your 2 feet, dominant foot on top of non-dominant foot. After, knees to elbow. There's a 2-step process to step number 3. You're going to step with your feet, apply pressure, and extend at the knee, and you're going to pull, hand over hand. If you do one without the other, if just your feet are extending, then your forearms are going to get taxed, your grip is going to go. If you're just pulling, then your legs are going to get more taxed, and the quads from flexing your knees. Step and pull. Knee to elbow, achieve the clinch. Ropes on my dominant side, dominant foot over non-dominant foot. Step and pull. Then repeat step 1. Knee to elbow, achieve the clinch. Dominant foot, non-dominant foot. Step and pull. Step number 4, the descent. Hand under hand. 3 points of contact. 2 feet, 1 arm. 3 points of contact at all times. Hand under hand, hand under hand. No jumping off the rope. Do not let it slide between your hands. You'll have no skin. A couple strengthening tools that you can use in case you're having trouble with the steps of progression. Knees to elbow. If you can't achieve knees to elbow, try putting your hands up and alternating your knees to your elbow. Don't bring your hands down, bring your knees to your elbow. Or hanging knee raises. Hang steady, arms shoulder width apart, maybe a little outside, head straight, neutral. Raise your knees up. Grip strength, obviously, you can do some pull-ups. Some ring rows. Takes away the angle a little bit. It's still working on flexing your elbow and making your back a little bit stronger to hold on to the rope. And then a little bit more of a complex thing for getting those knees to your elbows, a front lever. Straight arm, hollow body. This will help you lean back, and bring your knees to your elbow in a rope climb. So that's it, guys. That's not the only way. I'm not saying it's the best way. That's just my way. of how to climb rope, the L climb. If you have questions, please ask. Thanks.